What is Wuthering Heights about? If you're curious about the classic novel, Wuthering Heights and what it's all about, let's take a journey through the story and its characters. Wuthering Heights is a novel by Emily Brontë that revolves around the lives of two families, the Earnshaws and the Lintons, living in the late 18th and early 19th centuries on the Yorkshire moors. The story begins with Mr. Lockwood, a new tenant at Thrushcross Grange, who visits his landlord, Heathcliff, at Wuthering Heights. This visit sets off a chain of events as Lockwood learns about the tumultuous history of the families through the housekeeper, Nellie Dean. At the heart of the story is Heathcliff, an orphan adopted by Mr. Earnshaw, the owner of Wuthering Heights. Heathcliff forms a deep bond with Catherine Earnshaw, Mr. Earnshaw's daughter, but their relationship is complicated by social class differences. Catherine eventually marries Edgar Linton, a wealthy neighbor, while Heathcliff disappears for several years. Heathcliff returns as a wealthy man, seeking revenge on those who wronged him. He manipulates and mistreats others, particularly the next generation of Earnshaws and Lintons. Heathcliff's actions are driven by his intense love for Catherine and his desire for revenge after she marries Edgar. Catherine's marriage to Edgar is marked by her ongoing love for Heathcliff, which leads to a series of tragic events. She falls ill and dies shortly after giving birth to her daughter, Cathy. Heathcliff is devastated by her death and continues his quest for revenge. Heathcliff's schemes include exploiting Hindley Earnshaw's gambling addiction to gain control of Wuthering Heights and forcing Cathy to marry his sickly son, Linton Heathcliff, to gain control over Thrushcross Grange. However, Linton's early death leaves Cathy vulnerable and trapped at Wuthering Heights. Throughout the novel, the characters' lives are marked by suffering, death, and a cycle of hatred. However, towards the end, there is a glimmer of hope as Cathy and Hareton Earnshaw, Hindley's son, develop a genuine and loving relationship. The story concludes with Heathcliff's death, which brings an end to the cycle of revenge and suffering. According to Nellie, Heathcliff's desire to be reunited with Catherine in death finally brings peace to both Wuthering Heights and Thrushcross Grange. In essence, Wuthering Heights is a tale of love, revenge, and the destructive power of unchecked emotions, set against the backdrop of the harsh and beautiful Yorkshire moors.